The S107H-E. It's an RC heli from SYMA. It is all metal. It comes with 2 batteries, 8 minutes of runtime, 60 minutes of charge time. You're going to supply 4 AA batteries for the controller, and let's get started showing you what this is all about. The S107H-E, unpackaged, take everything out of its packaging, read the instructions, the battery, and let's get started. The kit includes a 3.7 volt battery. We're going to charge this up for the first time. 200 milliamps. You're going to carefully match the plug and the adapter. Carefully match your micro JST up. Firmly put in. And go charge this. When the light turns red on this, we are fully charged. Plugging into a port charger. An hour later we'll be charged. A precision screwdriver. Remove the back bolt, loosen up. Slide down. Replace with 4 AA batteries, positive on each of the sides. As you open up, there is a center white tab. Please do not remove, as the batteries will sit there and hold into place. Once replaced, simply close up. But before you lock things down, check if it works. Lock down. Turning on your transmitter for the first time. To pair, you go up and down. To go up on the joystick is ascend by lifting up. Going down would descend. On the front button over here, there are 4 buttons. This would be takeoff, and then this will be land. On the back 2 buttons, these will be your trims. As you hear a single beep, as you hit the other trim, it'll go to the solid. So if you press on the left trim and the quadcopter is rotating right, it's going to trim towards the left, and the opposite on the other side. So we know what these 3 are. This one here, if you press it once, there's a double beep. Again, a single beep. You're on slow speed with the single. Double will be fast speed. To go forward, backward, rotate left and right. And that is basically everything you need to know about your controller. These are your antennas for 2.4. This is a slot for future use. Kids of all ages, I have a large hand. It fits nice and comfortably in there. Please check online for further details about parts and accessories. The precision screwdriver allows you to take off each of the propeller, and that will be able to be changed and placed back on. There are specific propellers that go on each of the areas. On the back will be your tail rotor. You're given 2 replaceable tail rotors. To change out the tail rotor, please squeeze on to the stem, grab the propeller, and pull up. And when placing back on, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to feel for the hole and slide on. Please be very careful, because you can pull the motor out if you are going to pull just on the propeller. It'll slide back in. When you understand how your plug plugs in, then you're able to remove your tag. Please remove it very carefully. You're going to plug your red to the right into the micro JST slot by simply pushing in, and on the opposite side will be your on and off switch located right there. There will be a white light on the front, which is your head of the helicopter. Take note of all the gears, metal parts of the heli. Any information in most languages are explained in an instruction guide to get you started. This is an indoor helicopter. This is your antenna to the transmitter. These are your propellers, your gyro, got a little cap for protection. All metal. Let's turn the bad boy on. You're going to notice the helicopter's blinking. Turn your controller on. Go up and down. And if you do a little start, after a couple of seconds, you do not touch anything, the helicopter will shut down. So we are ready to fly indoors and show you what this is all about and have some fun. We're going to be on speed number 2. We're going to start the helicopter and let it go. I'll show you how it flies. Forward, down, counterclockwise, down, clockwise. Do some figure eights. Bring it nice and close to the camera. What I like to do is grab the helicopter for you. And if I crash and it goes upside down, it shuts off. Now, I have an auto takeoff. I'm going to place it on the table over here, the couch. Hit the auto takeoff. See how high it goes. It goes about 4 feet. I have up to 8 minutes of run time depending on how I use the RC Heli. The 107H-E. Very responsive, very quiet, made of all metal, has a nice light on the front so you know which is the front. Does not have a tail light for blinking. And let's say if I needed to trim, you can see it rotating towards one side, so let me bring it back here. I would give it some trim until it's straightened out, and there we are. When you don't touch anything on the controls of left and right, the rotor stays off. That is quite the norm. It's got a nice hover. Altitude hold. And if you needed to land, you could come straight down and land. This is the 107H-E. The 107H-E, we're going to change out the battery. Show you how simple it is to do. Gently remove the plug, it comes out. This is the location of the battery door. Simply just grab it with your 2 fingers. The door opens up very easy. With your finger towards the back, pull the battery out like so. I'll show you that again. Over here is going to hit the plastic. You're going to push some pressure and lift up. The SYMA 107H-E has a auto shut off, so if you need to crash, hold that landing and keep holding it for 3 seconds and it'll come right down. I hope you enjoy your 107H-E by SYMA. When all done, please remember to shut down by going forward. Pull the battery cable, allow it to rest for a good 5 minutes, and ready to recharge. is an RC helicopter of all ages. Enjoy your heli by SYMA.